A drug bust at a house in a small neighborhood in East Baltimore, a neighborhood where drug activity is so common even small children know what's going on.
You can ask a 4-year-old, where to get some, and they can tell you in the neighborhood.
This woman now knows all about drugs, too. She asked that we not identify her. She learned the hard way after her teenage daughter smoked a chemical-laced joint of marijuana.
First, she went into depression. Then she was afraid everybody was going to kill her. And then she would see things and she would walk all night.
What the teenager took is what on the streets in Baltimore is called lovely African weed or flakes. Marijuana sprayed with a crude form of PCP. It may be sprayed with embalming fluid, transformer fluid, dye, or who knows what else.
A couple of friends had died from smoking just too much of it.
Ben has tried the weed, but he says the high was just too much for him.
This a half a joint to keep me high for 9 to 10 hours.
That's supposed to be the selling point of the drug, a long and strong high. But the word on the street is what's coming into the inner city neighborhoods is dangerous because it is so crudely mixed.
There is no hope for our children. There is no hope for some of the mothers of those children.
Because of what happened to her daughter, this woman and many of her neighbors have gotten together to try and rid their neighborhood of drugs. And police say they're doing everything they can, but admit fighting drug traffic is a tough business.
Hey, you can change your clothes, put on a wool hat, put on you a hoodie, and just come up here and stand for about 15 minutes. You got money in your pocket. They'll pull around that corner, man, and they'll search you from head to toe. If you got money in your pocket, all you doing is standing.
Most of these men are unemployed, and they say they don't like what drugs have done to their neighborhood. They don't like living in an environment where they are constantly suspected of pushing drugs or constantly tempted to use them, all because they have nothing to do but hang out on the corners. They say they have no jobs.
You've got so many black people that are unemployed. I repeat, right? They're going to have to and want to do something, to have something.
If we unemployed and we out here selling it, who's processing this stuff? Nobody but people with the money.
These men say that if they could rid their neighborhood of drugs and replace it with jobs, they would do it in a minute. And they admit the neighborhood would be a better place to live. Horace Holmes, News Scene 2, Nightside.